dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Jack Demler. A 70-year-old man is dead after suffering life-threatening injuries from a motorcycle crash in Corbin. The single vehicle crash involving the motorcycle was on Barton Mill Road. The Corbin Police Department responded around 7 p.m. with assistance from Corbin Fire, Whitley EMS, and the Whitley County Coroner's Office. The name of the man has not yet been released. We will update you when more information is made available. A father and son died after their house burned early this morning. The fire occurred in Fleming Neon along Henry Hutton Drive between the hours of 9 and 10 this morning. Letcher County Coroner Perry Fowler says the father was 77 and the son was 32 years old. No names have been released yet, and there is no known cause of the fire at this time. We will update you when more information is made available. A woman accused of murdering her husband has a pretrial conference in Laurel County tomorrow. London police say 59-year-old Yolanda Lomelli called 911 in March to report that her husband had been shot and might be dead. Court documents show she repeatedly asked for her lawyer during the 911 call. She's also charged with tampering with physical evidence. Her court hearing is at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. A pretrial conference is scheduled tomorrow in the case against Brittany Slaughter and Adam Hayes of Williamsburg. Slaughter and Hayes were arrested in November for their alleged involvement in the death of 4-year-old Chloe Darnell. Darnell's body was found after deputies say she'd been missing about a month. Officials say Slaughter was related to the child and had custody over her. Both Slaughter and Hayes are charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. Their pretrial conference begins at 1 p.m. tomorrow in Whitley County. A former Leslie County Sheriff's officer will receive his sentence tomorrow for his involvement in the murder of Tyler North in 2018. Jeremy Lewis is being charged with murder, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse.
Overall, we saw really nice weather across eastern Kentucky today. Plenty of sunshine and some warm temperatures. Let's check out those highs today from across the area. You can see most of us topped out in the low 80s, 83. The high down in London, 82. Williamsburg, here in Hazard, 80 in Pikeville. In fact, about 5 to 6 degrees above average. Not quite to the record, though. That was 90 set back in 1962 down in London. 88, the record high in Jackson. We were about 7 degrees shy of that today, and no precipitation today, and we're actually running about an inch below average. Tonight, few passing clouds, temperatures going down into the 50s. We'll wake up with a little bit of patchy fog across the area, and we're going to wake up tomorrow morning generally into the upper 50s to lower 60s. Some of the river valleys are going to be dealing with that patchy fog. However, things are looking warm to start off the week as we head towards the Memorial Day holiday weekend. We'll talk about what to expect coming up here in a few minutes.
All right, Shane, thank you. Tomorrow morning will mark the start of a week-long campaign throughout all of Kentucky to encourage seatbelt use. Kentucky State Police's Click It or Ticket campaign has been running for more than a decade and over the years has shown to have a positive impact on the community. Kentucky State Police Trooper Matt Gayhart says it's an initiative they take very seriously.
You know, Perry County and specifically a couple of years back was ranked #1 per capita in the state of Kentucky for seatbelt fatalities with no seatbelt being utilized. So it's something that we take very seriously, especially in our area. And we've seen the efforts that we've put in come down, and the numbers have decreased dramatically. So it's something that we want to make sure we're staying on top of.
KSP and other emergency services will be hosting a news conference tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. at KSP Post 13 to announce the start of the campaign, and once it ends, they will host a child safety seat inspection. One motorcycle group is working to raise money for kids with special needs. WYMT's RJ Johnson caught up with the group in their efforts.
On Sunday, dozens gathered at Jenny Wiley State Resort Park to support the Cryptic Knights' bike ride.
We're blessed with this oasis in the middle of all the rain to give us this good day of riding because Yesterday or the day before, it would have been less than ideal.
However, it's not just the weather that brings them together, but charity. President James Hill says they are raising money for kids with special needs in Johnson County. And through those rides and roadblocks, he says they want to help teachers that do not have a lot of money to spend on their students.
Some of the children require like a sensory swing and balls to sit on to give them stimulation to help them focus in class. And so that helps cover those expenses.
Hill says riders from other organizations also come out to support their fundraisers.
Yeah, we work closely with the Brothers Keepers and the Backwoods Vipers. They sent a very generous donation. And we also work closely with other chapters of the Kentucky Widow Sons. We all work together and serve a number of different charitable causes.
He says they also use the money for the kids as Christmas presents.
Seeing those kids' faces light up when they walk in and they're Santa Claus, and he gets to call each of their names, and they each go up one at a time, and they open those gifts, and just to see the joy on their face.
Saying it goes a long way.
We've heard reports from multiple people that the $50 gift that we get these children is it's probably the nicest gift they get, like for the whole Christmas season, which makes it even more worthwhile to get out here and try to get this money raised for the kids.
Making it all worth it. In Floyd County, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Hill says it is a part of their mission and values to serve the community. Community members gathered together in Lexington for the 8th annual Katie's Ride to support 50 Legs. The event was started for Katie Eddington, who was injured in a lawnmower accident in 2013. With the help of the 50 Legs Foundation, Eddington was able to pursue her dream of running track. With a record of almost 100 participants this year, the event is a way to give kids who have had an accident can live a relatively normal life. Is just wonderful to see.
It was a way for us to kind of get out from under the dark cloud we were under when she was first injured. Then we saw what the need was to give back to that organization, and so we've been having fundraisers ever since.
50 Legs' mission is to change the lives of amputees one step at a time. One of the participants, Shannon Steenbergen, says that Katie's Ride gives a helping hand to those who need it. The Eddington family and participants plan to be back next year. The 69th annual Polk Salad Festival is right around the corner. From May 30th to June 2nd, thousands of people will make their way to Harlan for the festival. With live music, food, and more, Harlan Tourism Convention Commission Executive Director Brandon Pennington says it's an exciting time.
The first full weekend in June is the annual Polk Salad Festival. We're going into our 69th year with Kimberly Perry headlining on Saturday night. It is one of the coolest things to see our community be able to host such a national headliner like that for a festival that brings in 25,000 to 30,000 people annually.
Pennington says the festival also serves as a kickoff for their busy summer season. For more information on events, you can visit their Facebook page. Leslie County is gearing up for their 7th annual Farmers Market. Volunteer Farmers Market Manager Diane Whitehead is looking for more vendors. With countless success stories of vendors who have participated in Leslie County Farmers Market over the years, Whitehead says she is looking forward to another year of success and promoting healthy lifestyles and hopes to bring in more vendors to grow the farmers market.
Usually whenever you come here to sell your items, you sell out mighty quick, So, and I'm so proud of that, I would just like for it to just keep growing. I would really like for it to grow so much that we could have it, like every weekend.
The Leslie County Farmers Market opens on May 31st and takes place the first weekend every month until September. The Farmers Market will be hosted at the Riverfront Park in Hyden. Coming up at 11, with the first presidential debate just a month away and the primary election in the Commonwealth, both presidential candidates are working to rally voters.